The wonders of having a Swedish cafe in the neighborhood. I'm gonna have my saffron buns today. Very exciting mail day today. I got this one from, what they called, sheep, yes. So just transferring that to my table because I'm gonna wind some yarn. I think, honestly, this might be the last skein I have to wind in order to finish this sweater right here. Yeah, so one last skein and I might be good. So yeah, beautiful swift, absolutely gorgeous. I do love my Amish style swift from Chagu, but sometimes the skeins are just a bit too wide for the Amish style, and I think this one might be better for that. So I just want to try it out now, see what happens. Also, new stuff out. Oh yeah. So now that I wound one skein with this swift, my verdict is rather mixed. In one way, I still love it. It's beautiful, absolutely gorgeous. It stands completely still on my desk, more so than my Amish style swift from Charagu does. Even has a needle stuck underneath it. That didn't affect things. It doesn't move. It stands completely still. So that was really good. But there's one huge downside to this, and I can't believe this is a feature, and I keep feeling like I must have missed something. Like, surely that can't be the intention. Right. Literally comes in and out like that. The main way this became a problem was when I was attaching the skein. So obviously this is going to be hard with my left hand. This was down here. Right, so you have to put your skein on, but hold it so that it doesn't fall down whilst you're making this thing wider. And that becomes a problem because as you're pulling this thing up, what can happen is that you pull this entire thing off. While you're trying to hold the skein down, you also have to hold the whole swift down. And use your other hand screwing that thing up. It's great if you have 3 hands. I don't, so I keep feeling I missed something. Like, surely you can't just make people plug it in there, because when it rotates as you are winding, that gets worn. Like, I'm already seeing there's a little bit of like wood dust, like sand, around it. So that's gonna get worn pretty quickly if that's how it's gonna. Yeah, I don't know. I'm being very critical, but that was a bit of a bummer. I feel like I must have missed something. There must be something to make it click, to make it stay. But there isn't. And I'm like, but it's so great. Like, it's just great in every other way. What? So, what's the deal with these buns? Well, these are called lussekatter, or lussebullar if you're from Sweden. And they are saffron buns, although I actually prefer to make them with turmeric, also because I'm stingy, but I do prefer them. And the reason we make them is a little bit strange. So whilst Norway is not a particularly religious country, and even if it is, it has a mostly Protestant background, and they don't really much deal with saints. There is this one saint from Italy that Scandinavians have just completely taken to heart and decide to remember on the 13th of December. And yeah, she was basically tried, burnt at the stake for being a witch. But she didn't burn because she was so sainty, and so she got killed another different way. And therefore we have our children dress up in burning candles in their hair and silver tinsel and white robes and walking around the school corridors in the morning in the dark, singing this really enchanting songs and carrying around baskets of these lovely buns that they hand out. And it's such a magical day. I just love it, but it's a kind of an absurd background story, but there you go. So I'm going to be enjoying these today, and I hope you have a lovely day. Seriously, they're amazing. I do prefer them with turmeric, but they're really good with saffron as well. I appreciate the little extra effort. Look, they're so yellow. They're so yellow. I should have baked them myself today. But as much as I am delighted that my flatmates are out, I am also not gonna eat a whole basket of buns myself. So I'm gonna have 2 from the local Swedish coffee shop, and then I'm gonna have dinner.
Så tenner vi 2 lys i kveld, 2 lys for håp og glede. De står og skinner for seg selv, og oss som er til stede. Så tenner vi 2 lys i kveld, 2 lys for håp og glede.